Hello, I'm back. Rachel here, and I'm an affiliate for Naturally Plus USA. And I am sharing my journey with everyone who's interested in either the products or becoming an affiliate themselves. And as I started with my first video, I was just explaining how I got involved and who approached me and my reactions. And today I just kind of want to touch a little bit on the first thing that I had to ask myself. So once I signed up and started taking the product, I received an email from my mentor. And the email just pretty much is like a welcome letter and um, kind of breaks down some of the things, just the simple things to focus on. And today I just want to share the first thing that it asks. And the question is why? Why do you want to be involved in this company? Why do you want to start your own business and get involved in um, the whole unfolding of what is about to take place, right? So I sat and I thought about that, and I thought of the why, and I thought about of different experiences that I've had throughout my life. And that's one thing that I realized that it's not a question that's really answered a lot. I mean, like really, really answered. That I have to be honest. This is a journey of self honesty, finding out what is the motive behind why am I doing this. And I thought about my children, and it just gave me an example of children in general. It's like when kids are little and they say, oh, I want to be president, or oh, I want to be a doctor, or oh, I want to be a lawyer. Parents or their elder that are around will say, oh, baby, well, yeah, you could be anything you want. But one thing we rarely do with our youngsters is we don't tend, and I'm speaking from my experience, is ask, well, why do you want to be president? Because it doesn't serve them justice if we're not getting them to think on a deeper level of the intentions behind that, because a lot of the decisions that we make in life are based on feelings in the moment. It could be that particular day you watched a movie or saw a commercial or spoke to a friend who wanted to be a doctor, and you're like, oh, well, I think I want to be a doctor too, when you really, that's not coming from your own spirit or coming from your own heart. So I really thought about that, and I thought about my life and the many um, journeys that I've taken, whether it's a job, 9 to 5 job, whether I tried to start my own business. It was always good ideas. Like if I start a job, I'm working to gain a paycheck to pay my bills. That's the why of that. Um, that is a general mentality of this is what we are raised to believe, that we're supposed to work, right? Um, as I mature and I gain more wisdom, I start to realize that, life, there's only one life. I get to be Rachel one time. So, what is it that I'm passionate about? So, I started my own business because I really love helping people and started producing and managing talent. And I do have a full time job, but this was something that in my heart I really wanted to do. And I don't think I ever asked myself why. I knew that I was good at helping people. I looked at my assets and said, well, this is what I want to do. This seems to be something I'm good at doing, so I'm going to do it. Now, when this opportunity came along, I realized when they asked me that why, that this is all on me. This is not, something that I'm being forced to do, something that I've actually not even ever considered doing. But when that question came up, I really thought about it. And the why is deep. The why is really very important because for me, it's for me. And it's as simple as that. Do I want to prosper? Absolutely. Do I want um, to be stress free from debt? Absolutely. Do I want savings? I want a 401k. Absolutely. Those are all things that I think anybody would want. But really, when it comes down to it, I've poured so much into other people, so much into other companies. Now, this is an opportunity to see the big picture and to see the motive behind why I'm doing this. And this is to develop myself. So I answered the question why. Everybody's going to have a different why, but I implore you to really, really dig deep and think, because that's where the commitment and the passion comes from. That gives you the motivation every day to get up and say, okay, I know the reason, I know the why of this, and I'm going to move forward. So that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about today is the why, because no matter what venture you're starting, that question has to be answered. And I mean, for anything to succeed, that question has to be answered. So I hope you know the why of why you're doing what you're doing, and you have a great day. We'll talk to you soon.